you can see, he comes with a couple of skill points. This fellow is a cleric. Clerics are good at spirit, mind, and body magic, and then light magic. Then they're mostly rubbish at everything else. They can, however, become pretty good at merchant skills. The only class that is better is Dark Elves. Now, in this case, I don't really care about the merchant skill. There's lots of money in this game. So we're going to upgrade spirit magic first, because it's just hard to play the game without that darn bless spell. And then body magic. That's your healing magic. We want a lot of that. And then light magic. Light magic has a lot of cool buffs as well, so we want that. Did it come with anything cool? Ooh, a journal note. Stone portals. These strange devices appear as stone squares set in the ground, and have short pillars at each corner. It seems they were built by the temple builders as means of transportation between the islands. Magic is clearly involved. Durr. They are powered by enchanted onyx stones. I found one myself near the temple, and I know One Fang has another. Each portal requires its own stone for power. The abandoned temple. I have uncovered an engraving which seems to suggest that the abandoned temple at the northwest island connects underwater to the island to the northeast. If this is so, the builders possess very advanced construction techniques. Alrighty. Comes with a couple of potions, blah blah blah. And that power stone. Alright, so let's go around. First, before anything goes horrifically wrong, we're going to start saving things. Okay, I can't rename that. My bad. Oh, this is the tunnel, tunnel. This is the well, a thing with water in it. That is why we lowered our luck skill. What the? Okay. Right. Anyway, we were interrupted by a lizard dude. I don't remember this happening. I'm glad I found you. Of all the other gods, you're the only one I've seen. Regnan pirates attack the island. We must inform the caravan master Daedalus. He's a little behind on the times. He's visiting the village chieftain. Find him. I'll return to the wagons to guard them. We're not going to talk to him anymore because he is pointless. Anyways, wells in this game often confer benefits by drinking from them, or cause some kind of horrible, debilitating problem. In this case, this one will increase our luck up to 17 per character. That's why we removed luck from that character. Rotnax. He blah blah blah. I don't care what he has to say about all this stuff. Quest. My brother, Isrik the Tongue, went to check on the Tobersk plants on one of the lesser islands. He has not returned. I'm afraid that he is one of those stranded by the cataclysm. He may even be hurt. If you were able to fix the portals of stone, he would surely be able to return, and we could get help to those who need it. Find him for me. You got it, buddy, because, well, you give me a quest, I do it. That's just how this game works. Tisk's hut. Ah, here we go. Paskella Tisk. He has another quest. It's the end of the world. The mountain of fire will consume us all. There is one prophecy, the prophecy of the snake, that I have been unable to find a copy of. I think it may be most revealing about the future of Jaden. That's the continent we're on, by the way. Frederick Talimir, the cleric, has told me of the snake ruins and of the abandoned temple. I don't notice him over there. Pay no heed to him. He is in agreement with me that there may be a copy of the prophecy somewhere in the temple. Could you find it for me? Why not? Alright, so having taken that quest, we will now pick up some more dudes. The adventurers in. Here we go. Alright. I'm going to start with Elspeth Lamentia. Blah blah blah. Biography. Basically, she's a vampire, which is a class race thing. Vampires are kind of weak seeming at the start of the game. They can learn all the magic abilities of a cleric except for the light path, but they're not nearly as well. However, they have their own unique powers, called vampiric ability, and they can get pretty good with daggers, which are surprisingly nasty. And there's one particular spell vampires have which is not replicated by anything else in the game. So I kind of like them. Plus, you know, at least they don't sparkle. Oh, Undevlin Arcanus, Necromancer. Necromancers are the best class in the game. You might not... Oh, well, other than dragons. This might not be obvious because they pretty much get bowled over in a fight and die on you real quick. But they're the only characters who can Grandmaster all of the elemental spells, which is awesome, especially water magic. And the only ones who can Grandmaster dark magic, which puts a hurtin' on some dudes. Let me tell you. They also learn a lot of great other stuff. They can Grandmaster learning, which gives more experience. Grandmaster alchemy for mixing potions. A bunch of other Grandmaster meditation, so they get more spell points. In fact, the only real problem, other than the fact that they basically are killed by a strong wind, is the fact that they have so many things that you have to invest skill points in. Now, to start off with, we're going to do water magic. Why? Because anybody who's played Might Magic long enough knows that you need water magic as soon as freaking possible. Because it contains spells that will get you around quickly, saving you a lot of traveling. So we're going to raise that to 4 so we can get it to at least expert soon. And then invest some points in dark magic, because dark magic kicks butt. Let's see. You have to be careful when drinking from wells. Save this as dagger. Can I? Oh, okay. This will be LP1. Why not? That doesn't do dick. Alright. House of Rashid. This guy teaches air magic. We're going to click on all those things so we learn where all the other air magic dudes are and then run away. This guy teaches leather. Click all the things and then leave. Longtail. Ah, this is the dude. Yes, yes. A Tobersk brandy we picked up. We'll just click this and get some money. Now there's a sort of complicated like barter system in this game where you'll have NPCs in one town who will buy a thingy that some other NPC sells in another town. It's stupid unless you just find the stuff, because otherwise there's plenty of money in the game. Ah, and Yarrow. He teaches spear. We're going to learn that eventually for our knight, so we need all of those dudes. Leaving now. Quest. Yellow fever is a very crippling disease that pops up every few years. Usually rearranged for medicine from the mainland, but now that the bridges are destroyed, no one can make it to the docks. And let me guess, you want me to do it. Here, take these scrolls of cure disease. Maybe we can at least prevent an epidemic. The 6 huts on the outer island are infected. If the teleporters between the islands are repaired, you can take these scrolls to the hut. Unfortunately, you will have to find 3 more scrolls in your travels. Aren't you helpful? Alright, this is a shop for some fetishes, where you can buy magical items. Just skipping that. This is a temple. Even it looks kind of scary, but don't worry. You can go there and get your stuff healed. Ooh, intellect, but it's temporary, so not much good. Elixirs. Ah, this is the first place we need to go. Learn skill. Bow. Bow is the single most important skill you can possibly know. Oh, we don't have enough money. Let me fix that. Ooh, there's a dead pirate body here. We're just gonna click that and loot some stuff. Because, I don't know. I don't know how you got over here, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. This is an inn. The Grog and Grub.
Have a seat. We'll be right with you.
You see, you can rent a room, sleep for the night, heal all your stuff, blah, blah, blah. Fill your packs to 6 days for 2 gold. That's your food up here. Your food is used for traveling without paying for a coach. We don't care about that. Learn skills. Play Arcomage. Arcomage is a... it's Magic the Gathering, sort of, kind of. It's basically a card game. Right. This game might seem silly, but it is actually highly important to this game because winning it gets you awesome shit if you win every Arcomage tournament in the game. So we definitely want to play every tavern that has this and beat them all. Basically, the gist is, here's my tower on the left, here's the enemy's tower on the right, and I want my tower to reach whatever the specification is it has to reach to win. You can also gather enough resources to win, or knock your enemy's tower down to nothing. But getting enough resources rarely happens and later on it's very hard to actually knock an enemy's tower all the way down. But it is important to keep their tower down. Now, as you can see, we have 3 resources: bricks, gems, and recruits, which are controlled by, respectively, our quarry, our magic, that's right here, and then our dungeon. These numbers here is how much of these we earn every round. And when we increase our quarry, magic, or dungeon, those numbers go up. Cards are color-coded. These, for example, would spend recruits, the green ones. The reddish-brown ones would spend bricks, and then the blue ones spend gems. Gems mostly deal with raising your tower. Quarry mostly deals with raising your walls, and green mostly deals with hurting the enemy. Generally, for something this small, we'll probably go with something that hurts the enemy. So we're going to start off by doing damage, excuse me there, to their tower. Cost us a couple. But don't worry, we got it back, and now we can play this card. If our tower is bigger than the enemy tower, they take 8 damage directly to their tower without going through the walls. That's awesome. BAM! Suck it! 9 damage. We win! And just like that, we have 960 gold. Alright, so we're going to leave here and go back and get ourselves some bow. Bow is incredibly important because without it you can't equip a bow, and otherwise you have no way of attacking enemy at range, which is kind of important for this game. Oh, we can just afford it. We can't actually afford bows, mind you, but we'll work on that in a minute. Alright, let's spend all the points now that I'm thinking about it. Get 4 into dagger so we can get expert later, and then pump vampiric ability. Let's see, we've already spent his, spent theirs, okay. Apologize if I'm forgetting stuff. I've had a little bit